Ladies and gentlemen, here are the horses and drivers for the upcoming third race. A trot at 1 mile, $1,600 purse. Introducing the field, the one horse, Slamming Score. So with Leo Bryan and Kathleen Clark of Tecumseh, Michigan. Mark Edworth drives. 2 DC's Tinkerbell is owned by Joanne Foley of Sylvania, Ohio. The driver, Jeff Schroyer. Number 3, Enchanted Witchery is owned by Enchanted Willows Farm, Greenville, Ohio. Dave Brumbaugh drives. Number 4, Dr. Rudolph is owned by Pamela Doherty of Delaware, Ohio, with Kelly Aller. Number 5, Queen's Chip, owned by Rose Koneski of Pemberville, Ohio, with John Koneski III. 6, Castling is owned by James Hardesty of Fort Wayne, Indiana, with Mike Wool. 7 horse, Just Promise Me, and release to Merlin Wing of Elmore, Ohio, Greg Bates, and drives. The 8 horse, Glowden Super Joe, is owned by John Wilkin of Middle Point, Ohio, with Aaron Merriman. Rounding out the field, number 9 is Long Lashes, owned by Mary Holland of Jasper, Tennessee. Matt Kendall drives. 6 to post. Rolling. It's post time for the third. Third race, 9 trotters all in behind the gate. They're set to go. They're off and trotting. Castling from the middle of the racetrack, sent out after the early command. Up on the outside, Just Promise Me chases away early in second. From in between trotters, Queen Chips drives away early in third. From the inside, Slamming Score is away early in 4. Then it's DC's Tinkerbell, who got away early in 5. 6 on the inside, Glowden Super Joe. Racing in 7 is Long Lashes. Back to 8th, Enchanted Witchery, the early trailer. Dr. Rudolph can see them all from the back of the pack. As they swing now to that first turn, they had 200 and past the opening quarter. They're there, 29 4/5. Just Promise Me and Bateson by about a half length. Now moving up on the outside. That's Slamming Score, who challenges and gets command. Slamming Score quickly by 2.5. Just Promise Me then in second. Another length and a half back to Castling, who's in third. 2 to Queen's Chip, who races in 4. 2.5 to DC's Tinkerbell, who's in 5. 6th and angling to the outside, Glowden Super Joe. Long Lashes is in 7, racing in 8th, Enchanted Witchery. And back to the trailer. That's Dr. Rudolph. They've gone a half in just a minute. Down the backside, they motor. It's still Slamming Score solid by 3. Just Promise Me is there in second. Moving up on the outside, Queen's Chip now moves up first up in third. Castling doesn't appear to have it in 4. 5, then up on the outside, DC's Tinkerbell, racing in 6, Glowden Super Joe. 7 is Long Lashes, racing in 8th, Enchanted Witchery, and way back to Dr. Rudolph. Slamming Score has got him by 5. 3/4 in, 129 3. They wheel through that final turn. It's all Slamming Score at this point. Just Promise Me is still there, hanging on for second. Moving up on the outside, Glowden Super Joe is now in third. DC's Tinkerbell in between them in 4. Queen's Chip on the inside in 5. They cut the corner, they turn for home. Slamming Score all alone on the front end, trotting up a storm, going to win this one by about 7. They battle in here for second money. It's all Slamming Score. Edworth along for the ride at this point. DC's Tinkerbell finishes second. Rolling up on the outside, Glowden Super Joe finishes third. 2 minutes, 3/5, the time for the mile. Heading toward the winner's circle, number 1 here, Slamming Score, a 3-year-old son of final score out of Bella the Baltics by Baltic Speed. Home at Leo Bryan and Kathleen Clark of Tecumseh, Michigan. Brian Clark, the trainer. Mark Edworth, the driver. Second season's victory, new lifetime mark, Slamming Score. Winner tonight in 2 minutes. 3/5.
Third race post time is just 10 minutes away. And Vassar, then Fortuna Levesque, Drew's Lover Girl and Ace Delgado, Pacific Sealster, McMeekin, Royal Dan and Mississippi complete the field. It's third race post time at Woodbine. The third race, condition trotting field in motion. Here they come. And they're off and trotting. Bursting out from the outside came Royal Dan at first asking. That's Royal Dan. Looking to cross over. Vassar is on a break, leaving out of there to the inside. Slamming Score. Surges on through. McMeekin, Pacific Sealster deciding to leave. And Ace Delgado is into the top 5 between horses. My final answer pushed through in 6. Fortuna Levesque is 7th. Drew's Lover Girl is 8th. Mississippi is 9th. And Vassar is 10th. And landing back down trotting as Pacific Sealster between trotters goes to the top in 28 3. Pacific Sealster, the leader, on to the first turn, and chasing on the outside is the parked out McMeekin. Slamming Score closes the gap effectively, is on the inside right there from third. Royal Dan again put in gear and charges up into that top 4. My final answer has been sitting in there from 5th, and Fortuna Levesque is 6th on the outside on the way to the half. Drew's Lover Girl 7th out to the flank of Ace Delgado. Then Mississippi has 1 beaten, and after the break Vassar is 10th and gapped out. Concessant looping and changes on the lead there on the front end. Royal Dan briefly to the top. Slamming Score drove 3rd to 1st. 59-1 was the half. Slamming Score and Zeron moving away by 4 lengths onto the final turn. After leading it briefly, Royal Dan is now a hard spent 2nd. So is McMeekin back in 3rd. Fortuna Levesque is uncovered on the outside from 4th. The first leader, Pacific Sealster, is on the inside from 5th. Drew's Lover Girl installed flow 6th at the outside. That's Mississippi from 7th. My final answer is 8th. Ace Delgado took a big shuffle, his widest of all from 9th, and out of it early with a break was Vassar into the stretch. Slamming Score is trying to get an insurmountable lead. 127-4, a huge third quarter of 28-3. Slamming Score has a big lead through the stretch, and Zeron need only line drive this one to the wire for a victory by close to 10, and he keeps them together. Slamming Score has won it. Ace Delgado closed 9th to 2nd. Show photograph, Drew's Lover Girl against Mississippi. Slamming Score 158-3. Slamming Score returned as Woodbine's third race winner. Final score, Chestnut 3-year-old colt. from Belle of the Baltics. Owned by Kathleen, Leo, and Brian Clark of Tecumseh, Michigan. Now trained in Ontario by Colin Johnson, driven to victory by Rick Ziron. The 4th and 8th this year, a life's mark, 158 and 3, slamming score in Woodbine's third race.
Moving in for race 2, it's Elite Crown, Tell E Star, He's a Classic, Sands of Emily, Tag Affair, Slamming Score, Amazing Girl, Le Cheesecake, Mountain View Speed, and Hawthorne Kim. Race number 2, start of the 2002 General Brock Trotting Series, first leg, first division, field of 10 on the gate, and here they come. They're off and trotting. Rough start there for Tag Affair. Not making the gate was Hawthorne Kim, and Slamming Score trots out for the front. Slamming Score uses his early speed to get control here for Ziron. He's a Classic, comes away trotting in second. To the inside, Telly Star is third. Sands of Emily drops in to be fourth, and it's Amazing Girl in fifth. Elite Crown trots up in sixth. Le Cheesecake is in seventh. Eighth on the inside, Mountain View Speed. Hawthorne Kim, and way back there, Tag Affair. Trotting past the opening quarter in 29 and 1. Slamming Score, the favorite, sets the tempo here, leads it by 2. Trotting in second is He's a Classic. Gap of 2 on the inside third. We find Telly Star trotting up on the rail in fourth as they wheel up the backside. That's Sands of Emily. Amazing Girl trots on the inside 5. Elite Crown is in 6. Le Cheesecake first to move. She's tipped out from 7th. Mountain View Speed will pick up that cover from 8th. Hawthorne Kim is 9th. 10th past the half-mile point is Tag Affair. Half in 59 and 4. And with the lead, Slamming Score. Slamming Score's on top with He's a Classic in the perfect two-hole trip here. Right there, third is Long Shot Telly Star. Another long shot, Sands of Emily sits fourth on the inside. Le Cheesecake is advanced to fifth and driving. Inside, Amazing Girl. Right behind Le Cheesecake comes Mountain View Speed. Elite Crown slides off the rail from 8th. Hawthorne Kim is 9th. They approach three quarters. It's Slamming Score with the lead, but He's a Classic is right behind him in second. Trotting past three quarters in 1:29 and 4. Looks like a two-horse race from here. Slamming Score, and He's a Classic that drawn away from the field. Telly Star is third. Late charge from Mountain View Speed. Slamming Score, and He's a Classic is now 2 lengths behind. Slamming Score by 2. He's a Classic is next. On the inside, Telly Star is third. Slamming Score by 2 lengths with He's a Classic closing in second now. Slamming Score kicks off the Super 7 as the even money favorite. And the start of the General Brock Trotting Series in 1:59 4/5 over He's a Classic and Telly Star. Score son from Belle of the Baltics by Baltic Speed, owned by Leo Bryan and Kathleen Clark of Tecumseh, Michigan, trained by Colin Johnson, driven by Rick Ziron. 3rd and 5 this year, Slamming Score kicks off the Super 7, the General Brock Trotting Series in the year 2002, with a wire-to-wire win in 1:59 4/5 as the even money $4 favorite.
The driver change was to Pierre Beauvais. In the 10th race, 6 Farfalle, driver change to Mario Bayarcha. That's Brilliant with CR Mr. Bean and Orbit along the inside. Then Slamming Score, Blues Chip, Northern Bailey and Mickey White Eye. Molly Jones, Amazing Girl, and Quick Draw Chip at the outside. And in the 11 trailing post is Chip.com. It's post time for the 5th from Woodbine. The 5th race starts the 2002 Don Mills Series. Field of 11. They're off and trotting. Coming out hard is Slamming Score for early position. Emerging out in post 10 was Quick Draw Chip, quick out of there. Along the inside, CR Mr. Bean. Blues Chip is leaving between horses. Racing up into the top 5, that's Brilliant. Orbit is through between horses and 6. Northern Bailey, post-time favorite, has left 7th at the outside. Chip.com is 8th. Mickey White Eye is 9th. Molly Jones left in 10th. And one more back there in 11th was Amazing Girl. The opening quarter in a huge 27-2. Slamming Score chased around the first turn by Quick Draw Chip over to the backstretch. Right there on the inside third is CR Mr. Bean. After 3/8 of the mile and Blues Chip settled away in 4th position. That's Orbit. That's been overland all the way from 5th. Northern Bailey pulls out. He's gained 6th at the outside. Trapped in from 7th is Brilliant under a stout rein. Then Chip.com is 8th. Mickey White Eye is 9th. Molly Jones is 10th. And 3 more to Amazing Girl. Slamming Score. Orbit chasing past a half. Back in the pocket, hard spent was Quick Draw Chip, and Northern Bailey is 4th on the outside, 57-1. They trotted that half. Slamming Score is trying to bottom out the field. He's hanging out Orbit onto the final turn. Quick Draw Chip is back in 3rd. Northern Bailey under off stride when he tried to go under again. Northern Bailey is off stride again on that final turn. CR Mr. Bean inherited 4th at the head of the stretch, and Chip.com is 5th. Mickey White Eye picked up 6th position. That's Amazing Girl threw in on the pylons. In the backfield, turning for home was Brilliant. Mickey White Eye is under a dangerous-looking wide gain. They passed 3/4, 126-3. Slamming Score is still going, and he trots on again and is going wire to wire. Molly Jones is cut loose on the far outside, but it's too late. Slamming Score goes 9-1 wire to wire in the start of the 2002 Don Mills over Quick Draw Chip and Molly Jones 3rd. Slamming Score 156-1. Number 4, Slamming Score, the 5th race winner at Woodbine. Final score, Chestnut 4-year-old. From Belle of the Baltics, owned by Lee O'Brien and Kathleen Clark of Tecumseh, Michigan. Trained by Colin Johnson, driven to victory by Rick Zeron. Undefeated into this year, 156-1, life's mark in the start of the Don Mills Series. Slamming Score.
This will be closing shortly.
The horses have reached the starting gate. Scoring is complete. They're now moving in. Gate is rolling. It'll be fast one. Please answer Mr. Red Rock on the inside. Gary's Classic, Slamming Score, your ticket to ride in the center. Well, I Never, Katie Bard and Rondazzo on the outside. It's post time for the 5th at Windsor. Fifth race is now moving through the backstretch. And there they go off stride before the start is your Ticket to Ride. They're off and trotting as they leave now. Driving out for the lead, it's Gary's Classic. Now moving up on the outside to take over the lead is Slamming Score. Slamming Score on the outside, down along the inside in second is Please Answer. Moving up on the outside as well, I Never, as they trot on around the turn. Well, I Never is up on the outside now, going on after the lead. Slamming Score is second, down along the inside, and third is Please Answer. They move on to the quarter pole with Well I Never on the outside now, taking over the lead at the quarter. In 29 and 3, they're off the turn into the stretch. Well I Never on the outside has the lead, down on the inside. Slamming Score is second. Moving on the inside, third is Please Answer, followed up fourth by Rondazzo. Another 3 lengths back, Fast One is fifth. Trying to keep up sixth is Mr. Red Rock. Down along the inside is Gary's Classic. Then it's back to Katie Barton, your Ticket to Ride. They're battling it out on the front end with the lead. Slamming Score on the inside. On the outside, going off stride now is Well I Never. They pass the half in 59 seconds, and there goes Rondazzo. He's going to take a shot at Slamming Score now. It's Slamming Score on the inside, and Rondazzo is up on the outside second. Along the inside, racing in third is Please Answer. Fast One on the outside fourth. They head for the three-quarter pole with Slamming Score leading it by 2 lengths now. And down along the inside, Please Answer is regained second. Rondazzo on the outside fades in third. 3 horses wide is Fast One. Couple races out there. 129 to the 3/4, and Slamming Score has been on a tear. He wanted to take no prisoners, and now out of the 2-hole, here comes Please Answer up on the outside to give it a crack. They're off the turn and into the stretch. Slamming Score has fought them all off. Now on the outside, Please Answer's after him, but no! Slamming Score was on a mission tonight, and Mission Impossible is completed now with Slamming Score.